What's up, guys? It's Paladin, and it's my birthday. Also, the game is ludicrously loud, so let me fix that really quick. Happy birthday to me! Oh, the game got really quiet now. Let me fix that about halfway. No, that's too loud again. It's either too loud or it's too quiet. I can't fix it. But anyway, welcome out. It is my birthday. I am now 25 years old. I'm just having a hard time finding where this volume needs to be. Hold on. Thank you very much, Venomous Pup. Let's see here. Is my controller even set up? I don't know if it is. Hold on. So I haven't actually used my Visual Boy in a while because I had my emulation box set up, my RetroPie. But my RetroPie does not want to work right now. So rather than trying to fix it, I just need to fix the controls. So give me a second. Let's see here. Thank you very much, Bye Stardust. Welcome out to the stream. I am setting up my gamepad really quick, and then we will be ready to go. You need to drink a lot of alcohol today? Well, we've started off on the good foot there because CPQ, my girlfriend, brought brunch and mimosas. So let's see here. Joypad configuration, up, down, left, right. Let's see here. How would it be set up on a controller? So it'd be A, B, L, R. Select, start, speed is going to be that guy. Capture, I don't care about. I don't care about the rest of that. Okay. And let's get started. Oh, whoops, I forgot. That's not A. Maybe I should set that to A just so that I don't forget. Hold on. I accidentally hit B and just got out of the actual controller. Let's see here. Options, joypad, configure 1. And the only thing I need to change is A and B. That should be A. That should be B. Wait, no. Up, down, left, right. A, B. Okay, now we're good. Some of that birthday intercourse. It's a bit early in the morning for birthday intercourse. And we're going to play on the normal setting. So, Planet Zebes. I called this planet home once, in peaceful times long before evil haunted the caverns below. Now I shall finally tell the tale of my first battle here, my so-called Zero Mission. Samus Aran. Early, it's 1 p.m. 1 p.m. is early for sex. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna need to change one thing. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna need to change one thing, and that's the location of B needs to be square, not circle. You'd think I'd have a joypad set up already, but apparently I don't. I need to be able to jump and shoot at the same time. Oh, we got the Morph Ball. This is a game that I know pretty much by heart at this point, so I'm just going to play, and we're going to talk. For those who have never seen Metroid Zero Mission before, it is actually a recreation of Metroid Prime, or not Metroid Prime, but the original Metroid for the NES. Don't need to go there. Yeah, I need to go underneath. This is a recreation, though, of Metroid, the original Metroid for the NES, done for the Game Boy Advance. This was one of the very first Game Boy Advance games that I owned that I played through and beat. Need to get blackout drunk and Uber to New York and sing Californication in a public park loudly. That seems like a lot of effort and money spent for my birthday, considering... Like, I think what I'm going to end up doing with my birthday money is taking my ferrets to the vet. Like, that's where I'm at in my life. We will be using save points, but in all honesty, I am playing on an emulator, so don't be surprised if by the end of this playthrough, I am using save states. The first thing I'm going to be excited about getting is the long shot, because, yeah, original Metroid had like the very, very first gun you have only shoots like halfway across the screen. But time for our first Metroid fact. Hey, at least you're being responsible. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, for the past like 5 or 6 years, like the one thing that I've asked for my birthday is financial stability. Like, hey, I understand, like, by the way, this is true Metroidvania. My gun can't shoot all the way through there, so I can't get in there yet because I need the long shot before I can get in there. But here's a fun Metroid fact. So Metroid was one of 2 games made with the development of Metroid. The other game made for this using like the quote-unquote Metroid engine, if you want to call it that, was actually Kid Icarus. The original Kid Icarus was made with the exact same engine in mind because of how it handled scrolling. And just like that, we've got the long beam. So long beam will let us shoot across the entire field. I'm just going to speed this up really quick because I don't care. But long beam will now let us shoot across the entire screen. So I can make that entire shot now. Which means we can enter that one zone that we couldn't get into before. Also, it has increased our damage from 1 to 2, I believe. Or like 1 to 1.5, I can't remember the exact number, but basically we can now actually... Oh, I actually have to go up and around, don't I? But knowing John, he can go for 30 minutes maximum. Boom. I kind of just play this game brainlessly because it's just one of those games that I've played so many times and know so well. Like, I don't know everything perfectly, I would say. So I can't get through that door yet. I have to go to the left, and then I think there's a boss fight over here. Like I said, I don't know this game perfectly because I only play it once a year, but it's one of those games that, like, I'm really good at, so I can play it and, like, get it done in about a couple of hours. Which is why I play it on stream every year, because it just takes me a couple of hours to finish it. There's the guy. And I need to be very careful right now because I only have one E-tank right now. So I only have 80 health until I get my next health upgrade. First level of the first Super Mario game. Kinda, except like everybody knows that one. I know this entire game well enough that I can play it in very, very short time. There was a point in time when I could play this game and beat it in about 2 hours. I'm not going to say we're going to do that today, not by a long shot, because I don't remember where to go half the time. But, I remember enough of this game that when it gets to the tricky parts, I can get to them faster. But yeah, so happy birthday to me. I am 25 years old, which is kind of a weird thing for me to say, because, let's be honest, I didn't think I'd get this far. Pretty sure I would have ended up as some sort of, like, smear on the side of the road by now, but nope, I'm still here. So that's a shocker. I guess I have to actually figure out what I want to do with my life. Especially since two things happened that I never thought would happen. I turned 25 and I got out of college. I should be picking up rockets soon, I believe. I should be picking up my first set of rockets just around this corner. Oh no, I need the missile tanks first, or the morph bombs. I don't think I can go any higher, so I actually need to go down. But this kind of game was like what got me interested in Metroidvanias altogether, because they just play so easily. Like, you can figure out exactly what you need to do. It's not hard. It makes it 25. Sweet. Now the tutorial's done. I feel like the tutorial ended when I turned 18, and I just, like, I had created just the worst character already. All of my stats are in the wrong place. And I just, like, you can't reset and, like, actually, like, make a good character. So I go through all of this, and I collect missiles. I was correct. I was collecting missiles next. And I use these missiles to take down a boss here in a second. But before we do that, I think, yeah, so I need to go back and take down that boss now. And, oh no, we're blocked off. 3 shots and he's dead. I mean, it's the first boss. What do you expect? But we get the charge beam from him, which is pretty cool. I hope one day we mutate sea turtles to be air turtles like the ones they in this game. Oh yeah, I've always seen them as like weird floating iron cockroaches. I've never seen them as turtles. They're always been weird floating iron, like floating iron cockroaches. But now I have the charge beam, which I don't think increases my standard beam's damage that much. But what it does do is I can charge up my attack and do a pseudo screw attack with it, which is nice. I think coming into contact with anything while I'm doing that hurts me, but it also hurts them and takes my charge attack. Sorry, those things take forever to kill, and I just don't like bothering with it. More rockets, so now we have up to 10 rockets. Our first E-tank, which means we now have a total of, I guess, what is 99 plus 99? 188? 180 something? Stupid enough to move like a Roomba. I need a Roomba, but I think, I guess, if I were to get a Roomba, I would actually need to keep my room clean enough for the Roomba to actually clean it, which it might be enough of a reason for me to actually own a Roomba, would be just so that I would actually keep my room clean enough for the Roomba to be active. I'm at that point in my life, like, I need excuses to keep my place clean, because I don't care enough, but I know I should. I actually almost got a Roomba whenever I first moved here, but my mom talked me out of getting one because they have a Roomba and they hardly ever use it because apparently it quote-unquote doesn't pick up much. Which I'm like, whatever. I mean, I would use a Roomba, period. End of story. So, what did you do today for your birthday? Any more plans? So far, what I've done today is exactly what I wanted to do, which was nothing. I said, Goomba, you're drunk already? Oh, I wasn't reading. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. But, so far, I have done exactly what I wanted to do today, which is absolutely nothing. I sat around and was very, very lazy this morning, mainly because I worked until like 11:30 last night. So I got home and I fell asleep. I woke up this morning and for the first time in forever, I did not have to immediately get up after I did my work. Or I didn't have to immediately get up and get ready, because normally, by now, I would actually be headed to work. Oh, right, I have to do this. When they want to show off the fact that if there's too many of these guys around and they're on you, they deal damage, but you can blow them off of you with bombs. Look, it's Mama Mutated Cockroach. Those are the Chozo people. We don't see them much in this game, but in Metroid Prime, you actually visit the Chozo ruins. The Chozo were the people that actually raised Samus, and who raised Samus and gave her the power suit, which is why she's so badass. Is because she was raised by alien monster people. Now we've got the Brinstar map data, though. And I think now that we've got Morph Ball bombs, we can head back to that one room, which, I think, is it? There we go. There was a room up there, you see. I guess I can't point at it, but at the very top of that little shaft there, I couldn't go any further to the, right because, any further to the right because I needed Morph Ball bombs. I have those now, so I can head that way. You know, it's funny, I have played through Zero Mission and Fusion like 40 times each, but I don't think I've ever actually played through and beaten Super Metroid. which is like what these games get their styles off of. I have beaten Prime, but I have not beaten Prime 2 or 3. The biggest reason there is that I never owned Prime 2 on... Oh, right. I guess I could just technically drop through right like this. But I never owned Prime 2 on GameCube, and by the time that Prime 3 came out, those games were all motion control, which I understand a lot of people find pretty good. I am not a fan of the motion control Metroids, so I have a hard time playing them, especially now. Like, I could probably convince myself to play one if I actually like wanted to, and I own the trilogy as a Wii game. The problem being that I don't feel the draw to play a motion controlled Metroid game at this point. Like, I really wish that they would re-release the entire Prime trilogy on the Switch. The motion controls on the Switch would be good for it, because instead of relying on like pointing at a screen, you can just subtly move your hand, and I feel like that's like the one game that has done motion controls truly the best was actually Zelda Breath of the Wild. And it was because in Zelda Breath of the Wild, motion controls actually handled just for aiming purposes, and very rarely in other situations. Which made the motion controls feel really nice and intuitive, because it allowed you to have almost mouse-style control of your character. She's a turtle poacher. Actually, you can't even kill those turtles, which is an interesting thing. Like, no matter at any point in the game, you actually cannot kill the turtle things. You can eventually use them like platforms, though, which is an interesting concept. More missiles. We're up to 20 now. This is not going to be a 100% run, by the way. This is just going to be me playing through the game. I don't think I'm actually supposed to be here yet. Yeah, there are some ways where you can cheese certain things, but yeah, I don't think I'm actually supposed to be here yet. Let's see here. What am I supposed to be doing right now? Do I have any instructions yet? I don't. I could try heading down into that bottom chasm down there. I haven't done that yet. I think that's the last place that I haven't actually checked yet. They have evolved from keratin shells to aluminum bones and shells. That wouldn't surprise me. Like, everything on Brinstar is... Like, everything on Talon 4 is just, like, the most dangerous thing in the world. I need like a turbo button. I don't have any turbo buttons set up yet. Let's see here. So yeah, to get down here I need bomb. How long do you think the stream will be? That's a good question. Oh, hey, Dankful. This stream will be, I want to guess 3 hours, but to be conservative, I'm going to say about maybe 4. I'll definitely be done in time for the campaign, but, do you think those spikes are ears, and the ones that have blue ears have 30 versions of I'm blue by Eiffel 65? I don't know where you come up with this shit, but it's always just way out of left field. Okay, I'm headed to Norfair. I don't have to do it in this game, but so you see how these things are like giving me quests and stuff? In Super Metroid, there's a version of those things that that are actually like evil, and they test you and they fight you. Is it funny though? It is funny. It's funny, mainly because of its absurdity. You think that's why they're jamming out so hard? They're like just like walking around like I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da, da ba dee da ba da, da ba dee da ba. I can actually play that song on piano. Speaking of piano, I need to get a new melodica. Mine's like I could buy another tube, but what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna buy a whole new melodica, get a nicer one, maybe a higher quality one. And then I'm going to use the melodica that I currently own so that I can get people to sign it at conventions, but then I'm actually going to play my other one. It's like Eminem freestyling rhymes with orange. When did Eminem do that? That's right, to get through this I had to have morph ball bombs. By the way, I'm not going to be fighting a whole lot of things in this game if I can avoid it, just because there's really no reason to. There's no experience or anything. Oh, Mother Brain. When he didn't have a beard. I don't follow a whole lot of, like, the last time I actually ever cared about Eminem, it was because my girlfriend at the time cared about Eminem. I actually do not care about the man at all. I don't really listen to rap other than Kendrick Lamar. Pretty big time span to work from. I always thought the save chamber looked like a giant version of Samus's, like, power arm. Oh wait, no, I'm not supposed to go this way yet. I need to go to the left. Okay, now watch this. Technically, I'm supposed to have the power grip to get this thing, but... Bam. Missile tank. My baby chocolate boy. Sorry, I don't like rap. It's not my fault. I never said he wasn't good, it's just I don't like rap. Oh, this is the spook zone. This is where we first pick up our first, like, random item and enter a green zone. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. These are the Chozo ruins. I guess we do visit the Chozo ruins. We pick up an unknown item. This is actually eventually going to be analysis inconclusive, incompatible with current suit. Whenever we get close to the end of the game, that item will actually eventually be the it's not the rainbow beam, but it's like the like a wave beam or something. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's the final beam you collect. That's like the super impossibly good beam. You turd, you probably bought tickets to a concert to watch Lil Wayne play his awful solo 78 times for 4 hours. Nope, I don't like Lil Wayne either. I'm not a fan of any of these people we've been talking about. Oh no, I've fallen and I can't get up. And just right here, the power grip. You have earned a little respect. Like I said, I don't like rap. That's just an overarching thing. The only rap artist I like and have actively listened to is Kendrick Lamar. This is to show off that now I have the ability to ledge grab onto the sides of blocks. Looks like Falco went to the same planet as the Phoenix leader. But hey, look at this. We are back to our ship, which we can use to refill our health, ammo, and save. But now that we have the power grip, we need to head back to Norfair. Well, luckily, Norfair is very conveniently just right here. I'm excited to play. Oh, the other thing that I had planned today, aside from doing nothing, was that one of the players in my D&D campaign, Daniel, who is in chat, I believe, right now as Dangful, has actually expressed interest in creating a one-shot campaign for us. So we're playing a very, very high-level one-shot campaign, and I am playing a Tabaxi Kinsei monk, which essentially just makes me like a sword master. And my character's name is Light Paws on, it's a Light Paws on snowy, on white snow. Light Paws on white snow, that's his name. But he's just called Snow for short because, lowlanders have a hard time pronouncing his name. Stingray ship going to inject you with its magical poison to charge your suit. The Stingray ships, well, that one's less of a Stingray ship. Like, if you saw the ship in Zero Mission, like, or not in Zero Mission, but in Fusion, like, those are some Stingray ships. Or like the space pirate ships are like Stingray ships. They literally have a tail and everything. It's kind of great. I also couldn't help but think that the green pipes that those beetles come out of just look like Mario pipes. But so far, we haven't really fought a dangerous boss yet. I think the first big boss that we fight is Kraid. We should be picking up the Ice Beam soon, because I know I can freeze those things with Ice Beam. We should be picking up the Fast Run and the Ice Beam very soon. Though I can't remember the order. Super excited for the one-shot. I am too. I'm excited to play and not just be the DM and know, like, there's a certain amount, like, as much... Okay, I don't need to be here yet. I need the fucking, the good suit for that. The, Varia suit for that. I don't care. I made a joke. I know you've worked on your Asperger's for years, but I still hear it. Boy, you just found to a turtle. I don't have Asperger's. I'm full-blown autistic. No, no, that's not a fun joke to make. The only thing that I really have a problem with is I am slightly dyslexic. Ice Beam! Called it. I say called it, but it's like I've played this game at least like 10 times in my life. I should probably know where everything is. The thing is, like, the tradition of me playing this game on my birthday started started back in when I was like around 15 years old. I don't want to go quite up there just yet. I want to see what's over here. It's the same point. But I've been playing Metroid Zero Mission on my birthday every year since I turned 15. And it was because I had this game on my Game Boy Advance. Oh no, I froze them in the wrong order. You can stay right there. The others need to move. But I had this game in my Game Boy Advance one year when I just was at not GameStop, but at the Boy Scouts. Oh, I froze him entirely too high up. I was in the Boy Scouts, and we were on a trip. I didn't have my DS on me, but I had my Game Boy Advance because it was small enough to hide from my parents. And in that moment, I played through Zero Mission for the first time. And I beat it on the trip there, and I think I beat it 2 or 3 more times while I was on the trip. Kraid's the first boss. But I beat it 2 or 3 times while I was on the trip. And so, as time went on, I eventually got really, really good at playing the game. And I got it down to about an hour to beat every single time that I played. Or like 2 hours to beat every single time that I played it. But I'm not as good as I used to be, because I only play it once a year now. But I'm still decent. Oh, hold on. We missed an item back there. There it is. I was gonna say, I know there's a missile tank in the wall right there. Like I said, having played this game as many times as I have, like, I know where certain hidden items are, the ones that I can find every single time. But every now and again, there's also one that I just don't know the location of. But now that I've got the ice, I need to head to Kraid, and I think once we get to Kraid, we get the Varia suit. And the Varia suit will let us go to hot zones. I remember when I first played this game, way back when, I had a Game Shark, and there was a, well, not a Game Shark, I had an Action Replay, which is like the Game Boy Advance's Game Shark. Basically, it would inject code that would allow you to do whatever you wanted. Why I freeze Purple Turtle? Because I needed to jump on him. Quite literally, the reason those turtles, or as I call them, little cockroaches, exist, is to be used as floating platforms. Like, if I want to leave the zone, I actually have to do this. And jump out, but I don't want to leave the zone yet. I don't think I do. Oh, I do want to leave the zone. This wall doesn't collapse. There's one wall that has a little whale face on it, and it collapses when you leave the zone. Also, my standard beam deals a little bit more damage than it used to. Anything the Purple Turtle feels? I don't think it feels at all. I think it feels cold because it was frozen solid. Another Metroidvania that I really need to play through and finish is Symphony of the Night. I have never done a full run of Symphony of the Night. Like, I've never done the upside down zone in Symphony. I can't remember when I get another E-Tank, but I should be getting another E-Tank soon. I can get free health from this guy. Oh, you know what? Is this the one where I have to do the perfect, Yeah, there's the energy tank. Okay. I have to remember how to do this. So there's a pattern. You can wait until you have high jump to get this, or if you're really good at the pattern, you can get it just by doing this. Yep, got it. So there's our second energy tank. You can technically infinitely jump high using nothing but you can jump infinitely high using nothing but bomb jumps. I haven't gone down there yet. Come on. I can't help but feel like there's something that I'm supposed to find down here. Yeah, Kraid. I'm supposed to be going this way. I love the Kraid music. Actually, before I go this way, let's go to the save room. Kraid is also technically considered Brinstar Depths, but so if anybody's played the Brinstar Depths stage on Smash Brothers, this is what it's based on, is Kraid. Such a good soundtrack. I don't have the power's not activated yet, so I can't do this yet. Yeah, I can't do this room yet either. This entire dungeon is based around the idea that you have to come in and there's a power system that you have to turn on in this dungeon. And before you turn it on, like all of these little gripways or the sort of like over the rail things that are here don't work. And so you can't like access half of the Kraid dungeon until after you turn on the power. Hey, Mordecai, welcome out. How has your day been so far? I think I can do everything I need to do in here yet. Or maybe like, oh, you know what it is? It's like I can't go back yet, but I can go. Secret room. Because I mean, it's not that secret. It was pretty obvious because they had moving things inside of it, but Oop. It's in one of, yeah, here it is. This actually activates the power for the entire circuit. So now I can call this thing over, grab the E-tank, and I'm across. There's a save room here. But now all of those power lines are activated, so I can move across all of the zones that have power lines now. Do you think the kids used to jerk it to crappy pictures of Samus without a suit in the first game from their friend Tom's MySpace account? Absolutely. Hell, if I had been a couple of years older when the game first came out. Boss fight! I fucked up. Well. This boss fight is not hard in the slightest. most of the boss fights really aren't if you're not afraid to use your missiles. Whenever I was a child, I was terrified of using my missiles, even though I had like 30 of them by this point. But like most boss fights, they expect you to use missiles. Dead. I'm pretty low on missiles now, but we are good to go as far as I think there's like a missile tank. There's a missile tank on one of these sides, I think. Yeah, there it is. My mom's hard when I try to zip line with the harness. On that side. Now we're back to this room, and which means we can make our way back up to the very beginning now that the power's been activated. And we can actually get back out of this room using the zip line. We can head back to that first room that we visited now that we've activated the power line, but I think I want to head into there if I can. Give me a second. I want to collect that missile tank. I am funny because I'm really doubting my funniness. Am I funny because I'm really doubting my funniness? I'm not sure how that last one. I'm not sure about that last one, but generally speaking, you have funny. Not everybody can get every single joke, though. There's our missile tank. Alright, now let's head out of here. We're given a decent chance. So the nice thing about these little tunnels that spit the dudes out is that you can technically keep coming back there and regenerate all of your health and ammo if you want it. Ow. Was it... Where did I go before that I couldn't go? It was to this side. I think either one of these sides I couldn't really do much in until I had activated the power. Have you heard Lil Wayne's guitar solo? No. But I can only assume it's terrible considering it's Lil Wayne. There's at least like one more of those. Yeah, there's one more of those big ass guys in this dungeon. This gets me rockets. I think that's it. That's all I get on this side, but I get another missile tank, which is nice considering whenever I fill up now, I think I've got like a max of like 50 rockets. I'm sitting here and jamming out to the music. Oh, yep, that's right. I need the hyper movement, the hyper moves to get through there to get that E-tank. Which means I think I'd have to beat Kraid before I can get that E-tank. There's a way to do this, I remember. It's doing this. So dedicated to this stream, I've been watching outside in the rain. For some reason, my brain didn't think that it rained, but I guess in Scotland, it's like almost nothing but rain, right? Just got Minecraft and modded it with Pixelmon, Reforged. Pretty cool. Other than that, I don't have any friends to play with. I haven't played Pixelmon before. There's a very specific way to do this. We're gonna be stuck here doing this for a minute, guys. A lot of either rain or blinding sun. Do you have Minecraft mod? I've played a bunch of modded Minecraft. The mods that I typically play with, though, are like, I will do the mod packs that involve a lot of, like, either the science mods or the, I'll play the ones that have either a lot of science mods or a lot of, tech mods. So, like, Sky Factory is a big one for me. There's one that I played a long time ago called, like, Magic Craft or something like that, that it specifically focused on magic. And inside its specific magic focus, I specifically focused on playing through. That was the first time that I had ever actually bothered playing Thaumcraft, which is like a really big magic mod. It's like a combination between alchemy and something else. Like it's like alchemy meets actual magic. It was a cool mod. Can I try Sky Factory with you one day? I don't know. I recently played through and beat Sky Factory. Like, I played through and did everything there was to do in Sky Factory. I don't know if I'm going to go back to it anytime soon. Hey, I'm probably going to take a while off before I play more Minecraft. I'm kind of at that point where it's about time that I kind of chill out from playing too much Minecraft. Where do I need to go? Let's try going to the right. This. Boop. And then it just drops you off. Okay, so to get through that, I actually need rockets, which means I need to come from the other direction. Maybe you ain't been streaming any Risk of Rain 2? I have not played Risk of Rain 2 since, I haven't streamed Risk of Rain 2 since we played it last. I have played it one other time with Shelton whenever we originally had a plan for a D&D session on an early Sunday, and we decided to play Risk of Rain because one of the guys canceled. But since then, no, I have not played any Risk of Rain. I don't have access to that yet. Cheating. I bought Risk of Rain 2 specifically to play with Shelton, so no, I'm not cheating on you because, if anything, I'm cheating on Shelton with you. Risk of Rain was always Shelton and I's game whenever we played it together. Oops. So if anything, me playing with you was cheating on Shelton. Why would you do this to me or Shelton? Because it's video games and it's technically not cheating anything. Like, I'm just playing video games with my friends. I'm allowed to play video games with my friends that play both the same game, even if they don't play together. And who's to say that all three of us won't play one time? You never know. I would consider you a friend. I mean, we talk almost every day. Is that actual danger? Yeah, that's actual danger. I remember there is a secret zone that is actually not dangerous. I'll just say that's not actually dangerous acid. It's just colored like it is. Sims 4 for Xbox, 1 paid off. The only games I play with people are Borderlands 2, Minecraft, and D&D. I mean, mostly what I play is a lot of single-player stuff as well. I try to play multiplayer games with friends. My problem that I typically run into is that, like, understandably, because I do the same thing, but friends have their own schedules, and so it's hard to get a group together to actually play a game together. Especially if it's a game that is consistently, like, two-player. Like, there are some games that are damn near impossible to play through because, like, with other people, because of how hard they can be to do. This is the gravity suit, if I remember correctly. No, this is something else. I think that might be power bombs, or it might be spider ball. Each of these different upgrades are like these hidden things that don't seem to be like real upgrades. They just seem to like give you the power to break blocks. They are actually upgrades to a different area, like at the end of the game once you unlock the gravity suit, which is at the very, very end of the game. You get to have, it's a kind of a normal thing in Metroid games that, like, at the very, very, very end of the game, after the last major boss fight, like after the last what I would consider real boss fight, but before the true end of the game, there's a section of the game where you get like a super powerful attack that you can use to help kill bosses, like to kill the final boss, which is usually just like a glorified cutscene. Like in this game, I'm pretty sure the final boss is Meta Ridley. But, like, the Meta Ridley fight is not hard because you've got the gravity suit, like a super beam. You've got, like, the gravity suit, a super beam, and a couple of other really nice things at that point in the game. I remembered eventually there were these guys, I would say, eventually these guys with the eye stalks drop their eyes on death. Alright, are you guys ready for Kraid? On. So I can hit Control S to save really quick. It's crate time. I'm not very good at the crate fight. Come on. I'm in the middle of a boss fight and I'm in a dangerous position. Change colors. That's a good sign. Actually, come on. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, eventually he destroys all the platforms, and I have to. Yep, died. Okay, so Control L should load. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Not that. Oh, I can just hit F1. I'm never, like, consistent with a crane fight. I'm either really good with it or really bad with a crane fight. There we go. Crate's dead. Yeah, a few more hamburgers, and his parents may have been victims of the Chernobyl incident. Also siblings. Look, it's the cousin of the bad guy of Donkey Kong 1. Are you talking about King K. Rool? Also, give me a second to look up on Discord something. You said you had a message on Discord. Let's see what you got. Where is my Discord? Is my Discord not open right now? Because it wasn't. Anyway, let's pick up all of these items before they disappear. And we get the speed booster. This allows us to go. Something just dropped on my foot and I got terrified. This allows me to go super fast. Crate in an hour is not a terrible time. Let's see here. Where is my Discord? Huh, my Discord's not open on my computer. I'm gonna have to pull it up on my phone. Is my phone that dropped? I don't know where my phone is right now. Give me 1 second to find my phone, and I will be right back. got my phone. I'm checking Discord. Stream chat. I can't read that. I've never been good. Like, I already have a hard time reading things enough as it is. I cannot read, why would you destroy the people who raised you? Your only source of entertainment? It shouldn't interrupt the screen. Oh, I remember what I need to do now. Super speed! The speed boots are fun. See, they are crying after you go in their hands and remind them of their glory ball. Sometimes I feel like I'm deciphering ancient texts every time I read a venomous pup message. Like, yes, all of the letters are there, but does it mean anything? I jumped too high. I have a hard time getting onto these platforms because I jumped too high. And the only thing this back room had in it was a missile tank. Save room. Awesome. Means something, in fact, if you put all my messages to you together, it will show my true personality. Are you saying that the personality that you've shown up to this point is not your true personality? Random and kind of funny. I would say hit or miss funny, which is as best as you can probably be for most situations, is be hit or miss funny. Like, not every joke lands for everybody, myself included. Like, that sometimes you're just not that funny. Oh, damn. I fucked up. This isn't even your final form. Do you even remember Frieza? Are you young? Are you old enough to remember Frieza? And the fact that he had like 40 forms? Frieza is the actual, like, origin of the, you don't even know my final form. I'm not good at wall jumping in this game. Let's head to that other zone down here now, though, because I think I can do that. Actually, how do I get there? I would have to go up and around, or I can just go down and around. that right? Yeah, I can go down and around. Get there. This is not the direction I need to go. No, his forms only go to 9,001. Did you know that the original line for the power level was actually it's over 8,000, but we had to change it to 9,000 in America to match his to make the lip syncing easier. Oh right, if I need to get in there, I have to go from the other side because I can't get down there from our side. Yeah, in the original Japanese, his power level was actually 8,000. The difference was that in order for the character's lip syncing to match up better, we had to change the dub changed it to over 9,000 to match the lip sync better. I didn't even bother going down that path. I'm sure there's stuff down that path, so I'll have to figure it out eventually, but... How do I get there? I have to go up and all the way around, and then I'd have to make my way back up. But it'll probably be worth it to get the item. That's most assuredly in that tunnel. But while I'm here, I should do this tunnel really quick. I forgot to jump at the last second. It's gonna hurt a lot. There we go. That's just enough to get in. So we got the extra E-tank. And then there's one more item, I think, in Kraid before we leave the Kraid zone. Be over 10,000, but it was not specified, so it cannot be determined the limit of Hosuke's power at the moment. You mean Goku? Who the hell is Hakuso? Oh, right, I have to do this to clear all of the pathways. Goku's power autocorrect. Grab the missile tank. Alright, and now we're ready to leave. We're now ready to leave Kraid. Other than the fact that I think there's another zone just around the corner here. Oh, I would have to access that by coming from that direction. Majestic creatures. Are you talking about the turtles again? What is your obsession with the weird, like, floating turtle cockroaches? Alright, let's get out of Kraid and let's figure out where we're going next. Now that I have hyperspeed, there's a couple of things that I can do. But I think the first thing is when we leave here, the panel on the right collapses, but also these are the, see look, these are the sea mantises, the space sperms, loading up into the actual space pirate-like home planet thing where Ridley is. Why would I not be obsessed with flying turtle cockroaches? They're like my kind of funny and random. You know what? I didn't think of it that way, but when you write it out like that, yes, you're correct. And now here we get to figure out what we need to be doing next. We're headed to Norfair. And we're headed down. That's right, now that I have speed boost, I can actually get past the floor in Norfair. It's funny, I get the, like, you get the charge beam, and so, like, you're expected to use the charge beam, but, like, I hardly ever use the charge beam. I almost exclusively use either the blaster, the standard, like, punch blast, or the, or I use the, I either use the standard attack, or I use missiles, and that's, like, it. Later on, I'll get super missiles, and I'll switch out to using super missiles some as well, but, like, 90% of my gameplay in this game is blaster. Is standard, like I was about to call it buster cannon, but that's not what it's called in this game. Standard arm cannon, and then every now and again I pull out the rockets. And down. I know the beginning of this game a lot more than I know the ending, because I probably played the beginning about 40 times, like 40 more times than I've played the regular game. But I still know this game relatively well. So now that we've got hyperspeed boots, we can head, let's see here. Yeah, I can actually like hyperspeed through that entire thing, I think. If I do this right. There we go. Now I can break into this area now that I have hyperspeed. I need super missiles to get through there. The rumor come out is does Bruno Mars is gay? That article and there's like a BuzzFeed style article, but it's like top 5 times the there's high jump, so now I can jump even higher. There was a BuzzFeed style article that somebody wrote a long time ago, and it was top 5 times the animatronic fox on Splash Mountain told me he was going to marry my father. Can't do that yet. But I have high jump now, which means I can leave out the right side. So I can now high jump over here, grab that missile tank. So I'm now up to 80 missiles total. I think I typically end the game with around 100 missiles total. I know for a fact I can't grab that yet. Oh, we're at this point in the game. Okay, I know what's going on. Actually, do I have enough space if I get all the way up to this guy right here? Can I run right and good enough? Glad the metal thing didn't screw you. Oh yeah, I can't go down from here. That's right. I get my new mission right here. Like if you laugh every Tim. We're headed back to Bryn Star. I think the journey to Bryn Star is not going to be the easiest. Okay, that didn't help me as much as I thought it would. And I guess I can get my rockets back. Who's watching in 2019? Like if you are. Here's a fun thing about people who do live stream videos. They mostly get their views during the live stream. Very few people go back and watch VODs. Is there anything else that I can find up there? Not really. I'm so great. Look at my photoshopped muscles. It's just a stream of pure diatribe from you, isn't it? The biggest thing that Metroid Zero Mission adds to the original game is in Zero Mission you have a map, which you did not have in the first game, and it also adds objectives, which like the Chozo did not get. Like the Chozo things that I would keep picking up did not have what they had in them in the first game. There's also the entire stealth section at the end of the game, which we will get to, that I'm not as like crazy about, but it's still a cool feature. At least we get to hear the straight bullets in your beautiful voice. Let's see here. I'm so great, much better than any god of other. That's our great God above. Join St. Tessu Barbara, Portland, Germany Baptist Church. What the fuck? What does any of it mean? It's just pure garbage in like as like laminar a flow as possible. Like I almost feel like I should just be reading it like out and in like a very, very done like nothing voice, like I'm so great, much better than any god other than that's our great God above. Join St. Tessu's Barbara, Portland, Germany Baptist Church. Trying to find a meaning in what Venomous Pup is saying is a true fallacy. It's just, you gotta let it exist. It does what it does, and it stops. This is not where I need to be. but it won't let me leave until I notice this open. His Kraid's dead. The second mouth opens up whenever I kill Ridley. I went the wrong way, though. I need to be in the other area, over to the right, not to the left. Ten 2010 called they want their mouse back. Lol, so random. Welcome to Top 10's top most welcome to Top 10's Top 10 most confusing Paladin null comments. Number 9. This comment itself. Actually, this one honestly makes sense, but well, so I don't think anybody here was here for it, but we had one commenter a long time ago that I have to assume they were either like English might not have been their first language or something, like, just to be like, I like, if I were to be nice about it, I would just assume that English was not their first language, but they just, we were playing Final Fantasy X, and I wanted to say, oh yeah, by the way, now that I have high jump, I can jump in Morph Ball now, but I want to say, every single one would be Venomous up. There was one person a long time ago, though, and their comment was just, it was nonsensical is what it was, but it was nonsensical in a way that just, like, was astounding. Like, not only did it make no sense, but it was also, like, just crazy. Oh, I remember what I need to do for this thing. Well, for now I have to do that, but there was this comment, and it was during our Final Fantasy X stream, which makes more sense whenever you hear it out loud, but it was this entire copy pasta. It seemed like an entire copy pasta that we used to have saved. I don't know where it went, but the one part of it that I remember is Limbo Jojimbo, which makes, like, I don't know where you even get the idea that that makes sense, but that was the top comment for that entire post was that they said Limbo Jojimbo. Yeah, I can't go back there yet. Where am I going again? I'm trying to get up there. Oh, maybe I can... Oh, you know what? I probably need to come from the other direction. Like, I need to come from the bottom and come around. Or I can just go up this way. Which I guess what they probably actually want me to do. Let's blast my way up through here. I messed that up. Turtle, English turn spaghetti, lichen, eat so much doo-doo. Limbo Jojimbo is Shrek is love, Shrek is life. I mean, now you're just trying way too hard to do this. It's got to come organically from the fart. So here's where we learned that these Tix things aren't actually 100% useless. They will actually devour these weird, gross things that I can't kill. And while having enough of them on me hurt me, I can utilize having a couple on me. I can facilitate movement of them onto new bodies. So 4 won't kill me or hurt me any, but I can still use them to do that. And now I've got the Varia suit, which is going to give me not only a new visual look, but I also now have resistance from... I take less damage from enemies, and I am prevented from damage from acid and heat. That means I can now go down here without getting hurt. So yeah, don't mind me while I bomb every fucking bombable surface until I make it into an actual tunnel that'll lead me to that energy tank. Because if there's one thing that I never feel like I have enough of in this game, it's E-tanks. I remember when I tried to play... I played this game last year, and I don't think I had many problems at all. But, like, the year before that, when I tried to play this game, I actually... My internet broke, like, midstream, and I couldn't finish it. Like, I had to, like... A tech had to come out and fix my internet. Which was sad, because I wanted to play my game, but, you know. Sometimes we're just not allowed. Now that I have the Varia suit, I can head into any area that was originally incorporated by mostly not safe stuff. I can't go back out that way, so I have to go around. Oh, but you know what? Now that I'm no longer, now that I no longer take damage from the acid, I can go underneath the acid in this upcoming part right here. Don't mind me just resting on the black bar at the bottom of the screen. Where is it? There's a place on this map that I can go. It's right here. Yoink. Let's just carry these guys into here and have them eat this up. I do them on a daily basis. Okay. From a shady man in an alley. Eat what? You didn't mention eating anything. But here we go. Old women fingers. You know what? You mentioned eating old women fingers a long time, like a couple days ago. So it's, at least you're consistent. Okay, and I need to go back into Norfair now that I have resistance to fire and acid damage. I need to go into Norfair again. Norfair? Sure, if you want to make some. Not where I need to go. I'm gonna go this way. I give suck for $25. No. No, thank you. On top of that not really being my thing and not really wanting to pay for that, I also do not want to solicit minors for sex. Poopy Hole Premium require $38. Once again, thank you for the offer, not soliciting minors, and I'm not gay. So there's a couple places we can go now that I can enter fire zones, and I'm just going to head straight to one. Actually, I haven't been all the way up here yet, have I? Let's see what's up at the top here. See, maybe there's a hidden... Yeah, there's like a hidden thing I'm missing here. Boop. Got it. Missile tank required. Just... I'm not reading that one. I'm drawing the line. You gotta draw the line in the sand somewhere, and it's right there. I'm not reading that one out loud. It's getting too far. Yeah, I deal with this like on a stream by stream basis, Stackful. Almost there. I didn't kill a turtle. I haven't killed a turtle, like, since I started using the hyper boots. I don't even think I need this. Yeah, I didn't even need this. Minding its own business and you froze it. Well, I thought there might have been something back that way. Come on. Come on, Samus. There we go. I hate wall jumping in this game. It does not feel intuitive. I need wave beam to really do this effectively. There we go. So, you use curiosity as an excuse. I wonder what the inside of your chest cavity looks like. I mean, if you think you can get in here and actually look and see, by all means, do your worst. But I don't think you can. I don't believe you have the ability to do that. Get out of it. Get out. Go. Map room. Aha! That area is actually not dangerous down there, which means it's probably where I need to be going. Speed lines. Challenge accepted. Maybe not a challenge accepted. I can't seem to get enough speed up to... Like, it's all a straight line, so if I could get enough speed, I could blast through that, but I can't get enough speed because I keep getting stopped by dudes. So I guess I gotta go down here. Look, it's rocket-powered beetles. I'll say this is actually a dangerous zone down here. Nice and careful. I always check in rooms like that to see if there's anything going on that maybe I'm missing. A room. Dudes stop me on the street all the time and ask me if I want to join their weird German California church. Is it a joint German California church, or is it a Californian church about Germany? Yeah, I think I need wave beam to get through this. Yeah, this is a wave beam room. Which means I think I need to head down through this area down here where this little guy is. And there it is, the wave beam. Just like that, I can now pass through that room. Which means now I can kill this guy without even having to, like, actually try. They practice Satanism with a few Nazi followers, and I don't want to be there to make it makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, I wouldn't be involved with Nazis either. It just sounds like a bad time, period. But hey, I can now shoot through physical objects. Which means my beam is no longer stopped by, Which means my beam is no longer stopped by these little platforms here. And we're now in this section of the game. So I legitimately got stuck in this section of the game for about a year whenever I first bought the game. Ah. Okay, that got very bad about halfway through because I started choking on spit. So, this guy, you can only hurt him from below, correct? So I was like, well, then how do I hurt him? If I can only hurt him from below, how do I hurt him? This is the answer. Like, we got the wave beam on the last guy, so we're like, okay, so I need to find out how to use the wave beam on this guy, right? Nope. This is how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to use bombs underneath him. It's like I'm supposed to slowly push him back into his cocoon. Do this, and then I had to do this 2 or 3 times, basically, and just hit him 2 or 3 times with bombs. Alright, and now I can leave. Before I leave permanently. Let's see here. There it is. E-tank! Searching for E-tanks is a lot easier now as well. Because I can just blast through and see what I need to do to get to it. I think for this I actually need to do a speed run. Which means I can finally grab this missile tank, which has been confounding us for so long. Oh, why can't I fire through the ceiling here? Oh, you know what? I think there was a hidden item there at one point. Oh, right, the Infection Queen. This is a weird boss. So to do this boss, there's this one that has the little wings, right? And it flies around the room, but the real trick is that you're supposed to get up here and blast its wings down. So I have to wait for this guy to get into position. Okay, and now I need to wait for him to get to the other side. Did that E-tank confuse you or mix you up? I got it. That's too high. I can't actually get up there right now, so I have to wait for it to make a full loop now. I just remember this music always being really creepy and this boss feeling really, really out of place. Because it's like it's a puzzle boss more than it is anything else. Because, like, it's not that dangerous to fight. It's just... and it falls through the floor. And that's it. Like, that's the boss fight. It's just, you fight the thing off the ceiling, and then it drops, and then you can come through here. And we get to the Ridley zone, where we actually have to fight Ridley, Space Pirate Captain / Pterodactyl. Is that Grubba from Paper Mario Glitz Pit? No, it's not Grubba. It's Ridley. Space Pterodactyl, not weird, like, pudgy man. Don't have have super missiles yet, so I still can't open green doors. We'll get there eventually. Whoops. I feel like I'm getting I feel like I'm getting E-tanks soon. I just don't have them yet. Rockhawk. And now this is the portion where Paladin Null does everything he can to try and figure out what he's actually supposed to be doing at this point. I don't remember how to get into the Ridley boss fight room. I can use that to get back out, not to get in. This is not the last boss fight. The last boss fight is Meta Ridley, which is at the very, very end of the game. This is the regular Ridley fight that I'm about to do. If I can get in there. I don't know that I have everything I need to get in there, though. Let's see here. I need super missiles, and I haven't gotten super missiles yet. Just trying to see if maybe there's somewhere that I missed getting super missiles. I think the Ridley zone is where I'm supposed to be, but I don't have super missiles yet, so I can't actually, like, proceed in this zone yet. Got turtle faces in the walls. Where? Oh, you're talking about the things at the top. That, I mean, that doesn't really help me that much. See, I need super missiles to get through there. I need a regular missile to get through there. And I can't figure out anything else in this zone. Because I don't think I can head back up, or at least I don't think I'm supposed to head back up yet. Unless this was just supposed to show me that I don't have super missiles yet. Yeah, because I can't do anything or interact with that wall. Oh yeah, that's right. I can come back through here now that I've tried going through there. The thing has burrowed down. That's what that was. Is it was showing that the thing had burrowed down into this cavern, creating this zone. So now I can get into this room. Which has the weird bug monster. up. And ball. Ow. Makes one more pass down this way. Another doesn't have a stinger, and it blows that entire thing up. And bam, now I have super missiles. I only have 2 though. Just cracking open a cold one on my birthday. Don't mind me. But now I can open up green doors. I usually end the game with about 10 super missiles. Which is not a lot, but a super missile deals like 5 or 6 regular missiles worth of health. Oh, I see. There's like a hidden jump zone right there. And I missed it. I think we're supposed to get a space jump after the Ridley fight, so that's why it has that, like, tantalizing thing there, and then you fall. Because you can get space jump after. Oh, fuck, I just messed that up for me. This room was full of those little red things before I shot them all dead. And now I can grab the E-tank to go up and around. Okay. I needed those missiles. Well, I didn't need them, I wanted them. Save point before a boss. I wish that they would also heal your missiles. They just give you that missile tank. Ah yes, this portion of a boss room, which is like the room before the boss room where you can replenish all of your like missiles and E-tanks. You know it's gonna be a serious boss when they add one of these right before it. Map room for this place. Which is basically just providing my escape route after I defeat Ridley. And we're going to save really quick. go. Not quite there yet. Another missile tank. We're up to 110 missiles now. One more save room. They're really building the tension for this fight. This would be an escape route after the fight, most likely. Yeah, this leads directly into the boss fight room. I was trying to avoid taking damage like all the way to the boss fight room, but I screwed it up. If I want those missiles, I gotta kill all these guys. 115 missiles. More super missiles. I don't think I've ever actually gotten that super missile tank before. I don't think I've ever bothered. Tank acquired. So we're up to 120 missiles now, as if we needed more missiles. And 6 super missiles. With 6 super missile tanks, honestly, this Ridley fight should not be that hard. Especially because we've had like 12 save rooms in between getting to the Ridley fight. This is the room before the fight. Let's say, which means the door is going to be marked with one of these things up. Just really quick, collect health and ammo from those things, and then before we move on, let's file, save. Without further ado, let's head into the boss fight. Oh, I guess I pick up this unknown item first, which is, I believe this is the gravity. It's either the gravity suit or the super bombs. That's the gravity suit. There was a full weapon restore before the Ridley fight anyway. trying to see if there's a way to get to that AE tank from here. Oh, I can just fucking walk through the wall. Of course I can. I quite literally cannot be more prepared for this Ridley fight right now. Just in case. Save state 1. And it's just like that. It was that easy. All of that build up for nothing. The Ridley fight was done in a couple of seconds and about 100 missiles. Yeah, that easy. Just it's that simple. Ridley's down. I'll go refill my missile tanks now. And we out of here. I don't know why the Ridley fight always just like gets me amped up is not the right way to say it. More so like I'm anxious of the Ridley fight. Hold on. This has the potential to be really cool. Yep. There's just enough time in this hallway running to get super speed, blast through all of that, and get to this side of the room. On. I missed a secret. I missed a secret item somewhere around here. Where's the hidden item? There's supposed to be a hidden item in this room, but I can't find it. I'm not gonna waste too. Oh, hold on. Haha! E-tank. We've got a lot of E-tanks now. And just like that, we are out of Kraid. Or not Kraid, we're out of Ridley. And because we beat Ridley now, as well as Kraid, we can now open up Ohan. Right, there's a secret door that opens up here first. He's broken. But where are we going to get our mission then? However, will we know what we're supposed to do next? Ah, I need the spin. I need the spin attack to get in there, which I think I get right here. Yep, screw attack. Damage enemies while somersaulting. Combine that with the moon jump, which I eventually get, and that's just like the most deadly thing in the world. Because screw attack actually kills these enemies, which means I can now kill turtles indiscriminately, like I've always dreamed. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I go that way, there is there's a super door underneath me here that I can open now. The nice thing is that screw attack is ludicrously strong. Like, screw attack deals so much damage. Like, I'm more or less invincible while I'm somersaulting now. By the way, most of this is either true to life actual muscle memory, or it's just me exploring, knowing that I can go places. With games like this, you kind of have to do that. Okay, I screwed that up a bit. Let's see here. No, okay, hold on. I can do this, I just have to be very specific about it. Because now my screw attack will work against me. I have to make sure that if I'm trying to jump onto an enemy, that I am not screw attacking first. But hey, we're up to 8 super missiles now. I've got enough E-tanks that I actually don't care about falling into the acid for that long. So I'll just find a recharge station along the way somewhere and I'll be fine. Let's see here, where do I need to go now? Oh, I need to head back to Brinstar now. Because I can get to that Brinstar door now. Honestly, just screw attack everything. It's the greatest neutral air move in the game. And once I unlock, what's it called as well? Space jump. It'll be like 90% of my actual attacking damage will be done just by screw attacking across the entire field. I can head up from here, yes. What? There we go. Makes things easier on me to get back up. Oh, and now that I have super missiles, I can get into this room down here at the end. Aha! Missile tank. And a door out. That hopefully leads to somewhere new. What do you want as fan art? Give me your best Ridley, actually. Okay, hold on. I have to be fast if I want to do this correctly. There we go. Okay, I do need to be making my way back out of here now, though. I need to figure out if there's a way to go any further up from the right. Now that I have screw attack. But hey, we have 10 super missile tanks now. Here we go. There it is. They would have provided a way for me to get out of here fast because they knew that I would want to head up. And going up by going around the long way is long and not fun. For a second, I thought I had broken a block down there. I was like, wait a second. It wouldn't just let me break random blocks like that if it wasn't worth some of my time. Here's a nice place to refill my health. About to start cooking. Cool. I have to be careful about that room now that I can just insta-kill the enemies by jumping too hard. This isn't how I get out of here, is it? No. No, I need to be down. I went too high. I actually need to be through this door. Here we go, I'm on my way out now. Well, I fucked this up, hold on. All I've done is I've made this harder on myself by spin jumping and shooting as I entered and exited doors. Wait, I think I can screw attack. Yeah, I think I can screw attack out of these now. Finally making our way back up to Brinstar. After all this time. We're actually getting pretty close to the end of the game. All we're missing upgrade-wise right now are super bombs, which I don't think we get until after the boss fight anyway, but we're missing super bombs, and we're missing all of the gear that we get after the game. I will let you decide, CPQ. You do what you think will end up being best. I'm just excited about food. We're also missing the space jump, but I don't think we get space jump until after the thing as well. So now we can get through the crates, or the Ridley side of the door. Means we are headed to, I believe, the final zone. Yep, the Metroids. Here they are. Titular enemy of the video game series. Here we are in Torian. Yep, see, he's been drained, but we're gonna start fighting Cheerios out of the walls now. Which is, by the way, never just gonna be boring. I think we have to, we freeze them with the ice gun, but then I have to kill them with missiles. And in every room, we have to kill off the Metroids before we do anything else, because we can't leave the room so long as there's a Metroid alive. Suddenly, moving slow and steady becomes the best way to do this, because as soon as a Metroid spawns, you want to be there to kill it. Because if it gets on you like this, getting it off of you is one thing, then getting it far enough away to where you can continue to shoot it is another. They deal a lot of damage. Come on. and easy. Let's restock on missiles. I know I have plenty, but I'd like to have more. I should honestly be using super missiles during this because, good lord, would that make things a lot easier on me. But it's hard for me to convince myself that using super missiles is a good idea in any situation. Save room. Expect this upcoming boss fight to be very difficult. I typically take 2 or 3 times when playing this game to beat this upcoming boss fight room. It's 4 regular missiles to kill one of these guys, or 1 super missile. It's 5 missiles to kill one. Hey, Fire Dog, welcome out to the stream. Oh, this is the room where they make me fight like 4 or 5 Metroids in a row, right? You gotta be absolutely brutal when it comes to fighting Metroids. Ah, shit, there's still one. There's still one out there. Oh, there's another layer to this whole thing. Like, you can't worry about how many missiles you're using. You just gotta go. I'll have a chance to get all my missiles back before I go into the final boss fight, but, Alright, here's the lead into the final boss fight room, by the way. Just gathering up missile tanks. I want to have maxed out everything whenever I go into this next room because it is going to be hell from here. In fact, let's go ahead and open that with a missile so that I don't have to in a second. I think I've got 130 missiles. Yeah. Here it is. Come on. I'm wasting entirely too much HP right now. Come on. Here we go. Final boss fight. Why can't I jump out of this acid? Come on. Come on. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna be able to do this. Come on. Nope, that's it. That's it. I'm out. I can't do it. Not on this run, at least. Holy shit! Holy shit! 12 HP left! Ha 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 ha! 12 HP left, and I did it! I need to be careful, because I can still die in this section. Ah, my heart is beating like crazy right now. Oh no, 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 no. Well, time to fucking start this whole thing over again. I mean, they give me a minute to do it, which is like plenty of time to get out of this section, but like, whoo boy. I cannot believe I wasted so many super bombs or super missiles before getting into that fight. I cannot believe I actually beat that fight without all of my super missiles. There we go. That is the end of regular Metroid. I say regular because I am not done with the game. This is the first game that actually introduces Zero Suit Samus. She takes her suit off only to be attacked and eventually her ship shot down and captured by the space pirates. And so now I have a stealth section coming up. No power suit, and only my standard stun pistol. Can Samus make it out alive? Look at that booty. The timing of my escape couldn't have been worse. I was attacked by space pirates and left nearly defenseless. Stripped of my power suit, all I had for protection was my rather useless emergency pistol. Infiltrating the space pirate mothership so armed may have been foolish, but I had no other choice. Could I survive long enough to escape? Pistol. An auto-charging pistol. Stun enemies with charged shots. So see how the meter goes pink at the top and then I shoot and then it's like goes back down again? Yeah. This was the first instance of Zero Suit Samus. She's nowhere near as strong in this iteration as her she's nowhere near as strong in this iteration as she is in her Super Smash Bros. Zero Suit Samus form. That Zero Suit Samus is super strong. This little girl, not so much. get a good detailed map of Chozodia, which is this final zone. And we get a save room. Now, luckily enough, I had enough E-tanks that I actually have some pretty decent health, and these save rooms now save and restore health, because we're inside the Space Pirate mothership. And here's how the stealth in this game works. I have to make sure that I go when he's not looking. But of course, you're supposed to get caught here. You have to think fast and you have to move fast. But if you hide in hidden zones like this inside their ship, they no longer see you. So get ready for Stealth Mission, the video game. If you step inside one of those green beams, it activates an alarm and they come after you. Oh shit, I didn't realize they could kill each other. Three health blocks left. Like, every single one of their hits takes an entire health bar when I don't have my power suit on. There's a save room right below me that would give me full health again, which would be nice. Okay. Let's continue. I can't open rocket doors with my pistol. Okay. The flashing yellow lights on the screen are epilepsy warnings, but they're also searchlights. If I'm caught in the dead center of a searchlight, the alarm goes off. Save room. Yeah, they give a lot of save rooms in this part because they expect you to die a whole bunch while you're trying to figure out the map. And quite possibly having to figure out how to avoid things like these lasers and stuff. Okay, so I need to go up and around. Whew. I don't think I've ever actually done that part without getting caught before. Normally you have to hide right here. Now we're in the ruins. Hidden. And save room. All right, so we've gone through that now. We are now officially in the Chozo ruins now, by the way, which doesn't mean that we're in the clear. It just means that we're in the Chozo ruins now. We're no longer in their ship. Fuck. Really hoping I can avoid this. Luckily, crawling also slows down the space pirates. Okay, good. That actually worked. I was not expecting that to work. Okay. Eyeballs see, but the dark zones like this allow me to sneak by. Ooh. Stealth like this is really annoying sometimes. Can be really annoying sometimes. At least they did a good job of being very visual about what areas are safe and what areas aren't. Still see me there. Damn it. Ah. That would have been another great chance to lose the fucker. Please. Please. Okay. Can we get a save room soon? I guess I could have left. I could have lost him there too. Oh, look at this fancy boy with his super bombs. I think next time I come through here, I think they're taking the super bombs, like whenever I try to go in there next. Save room, great. Okay. Like whenever I go into that room, he no longer has the super bombs, and then I get another shot of some of the space pirates taking the super bombs away here in a second. Yep, see, right there. Motherfucker took my super bombs. Another eyeball section. Stealth in a game like this can be hard to pull off, considering the actual implications of how it works. Guess is it gonna come all the way down? Like, do I have to like hide somewhere? No, it's fine. I just needed to get out of the way. I don't think I need to hold down in this. I think I can just... Oh, I can actually just press down and I stand and I stay down. So that's nice to know. Super bombs to get through that. Save room. We should be getting really close to the actual, like... Yeah, see how the music has changed and I'm not, like, under alert anymore? Yep, here it is. The Chozo Power Armor Room. And look, it's a baby Samus with her giant bird daddies. And here's adult Samus, being the sexy femme fatale that she always is. This boss fight can be annoying. So basically, I need to hit it when it's not a picture of me. But eventually, it's gonna start moving around the... Yeah, he starts moving around the room at a certain point. This is to see if I'm worthy of being, of owning my power armor. If I shoot it when it's a picture of me, by the way, I get hurt. It also spends very, very little time as the fucking symbol on this last round. Got it. Got it. On my last fucking health bar. And this is how Samus's regular power armor gets upped into having the one with the sick-ass pauldrons. Plus, we get the plasma beam, which can shoot through multiple enemies. We get the gravity suit, which reduces damage from foes and free movement in water and stops lava damage. And space jump, somersault continuously in the air. Press A mid-somersault to jump again. You got the fully powered suit. Are you ready to see just how weak those space pirates are when I'm not actually, when I'm not just in my Zero suit? Hello. Get ready to get your asses handed to you. This is the most vindictive part of this game, is like, you just finished a really tough stealth section where you took so much damage from single shots. You're very, very much in danger, and so you've got to like be careful about how you do this. And then as soon as that part's over and you get to this part, you're just like, no, fuck off, I'm just gonna kill everything that comes after me. Like, there can't be an alert if they're all dead. And I'm no longer slowed down in water because of the gravity suit, which means I can grab this extra missile tank. Space jump can be kind of hard to use, especially considering this game was on a very small screen, so Samus takes up a lot of space. There's a rhythm to space jumping. I'm now immune to lava damage as well. Oh yeah, this is something we didn't really see before because I didn't get caught by the eyeballs, but the eyeballs shoot as well. So I need to be making my way back out of here now. I'm going the wrong way. Go ahead and grab some more super missiles, because we've got one final actual boss fight at the end of all of this, which is the Meta Ridley fight. And having more super missiles for that would be useful. No, I've gone the wrong way again. To get out of here, how do I get back? Oh, I have to go all the way up and around to that other zone. Did you see that guy was hiding from me? You don't want none of this. And honestly, I don't blame him. I'm just absolutely destroying everybody that I come across. This is like the ultimate like victory music. Like, you are kicking ass and taking names as you leave this fucking area. It's like you came in with nothing and now you've got the ability to literally eradicate the space pirates, and they're trying their hardest and they just can't beat you. You're that strong. It's such a vindictive part of this video game is the very end when you have the gravity suit and all of the upgrades and the space jump, and you're just tearing ass through this dungeon, killing everybody that stopped you before. It's like now they have to throw these super guys at you who block missiles, but by the way, I've never gotten through this segment, the segment that I'm currently in right now. I've never gotten through the stealth portion of this segment without dying or without getting caught. So that's new to me. And now that I have missiles, I can explore the rest of their ship. Bow ties might play out perfectly. I have to leave the house. Super missile tank, though I cannot actually get through this area yet. Because I need the super bombs, which are the strongest weapon in all of Metroid. Walk robot, go! Walk robot, go! Walk robot is from Super Metroid. Yeah, the elite space pirates wear the black armor, and they are very hard to kill. So I believe that my escape route is going to involve getting down into the hangar bay and stealing one of their ships, but until I can get there, I need to destroy all the space pirates I can get my hands on. Go walk droid, go. This was a tie-in from Super Metroid that they added specifically just to this part because the walk droid is so annoying and people hate it so much. I believe I'm headed toward the bridge of their mothership right now. Yep, here's the bridge of the ship. He's got it. He's got my super bombs. Come back here, you asshole. I'm gonna have fun killing you. power bombs are the last item. With R and B in Morph Ball mode, opens yellow hatches. There's some more power bombs, so now my power bomb capacity is increased to 4. To a save point. Well, I guess I need to be in the save room without an alert to get it to activate. Get all of our health, missiles, and power bombs back. And yeah, my estimate of about 3 hours was about right. Hey, guess what? It's a tough shot, but you have to hit him in the heart. Just like that, Metroid is down. But he's not dead yet. We have 4 minutes to get out of here. Out of here. There we go. There's my path. So, we saw on our way, before we got all the way through all of this, there were a series of space pirate ships that we could use to escape. We just gotta make our way to those ships, and we'll be good. Fuck off, Walk Droid. Oh no, fuck off, Walk Droid. I have to get you to move if I want to do it this way? Oh, this is the worst timeline. Is that far enough? No. Come on, Walk Droid. Come on, Walk Droid. Get it, walk droid, get it. No, why? Why would they do this? Damn it, walk droid. I wish I could kill you, but you are literally invincible. Fucking death troopers over here. These guys might actually kill me just because they are so hard to kill themselves. Later. Let's get the fuck out of here. I love this guy. He's just trying so hard. And boom. And we escape in our own tiny spermie. Just as the space pirate mothership explodes. Hello. Yep. You quite literally walked in at the very end of the game. Mission accomplished. We can eat in a little bit. In a little bit. Probably not during D&D. I would like to just focus on D&D then. But there we go. There is my annual playthrough of Metroid Zero Mission. I did it in about 3 hours this time, which is pretty nice. I think it took me 4 hours last time. Look on Discord, it's my reward for winning. Alright, let's see what here. Let's see what you got for me. Damn, that is a really good Ridley. Pup, you're getting really, really good at drawing. If only you didn't say really weird shit all the time. Well, let me see if I can't get my Discord working. No, that's a Chozo. The giant, it's Samus's bird dad. Samus was actually raised by bird dads, by the way. See, look, bird dads.
Oh.
I'm not joking. The Chozo people were enlightened birdmen.
That's so cute.
Before they died out because of the Phazon disease, which we find out about in Metroid Prime. In the first Metroid Prime. What's my reward? Samus without the helmet. If you do it faster or if you have better completion times, you get different pictures of Samus. This game says that it only took me 2 hours and 20 minutes to finish the game. And I had 60% completion of items collected. I guess because technically load times don't count. So if we're counting the in-game timer, it only took me 2 hours and 20 minutes to do this. But there we go. So that's going to be the end of the stream. Let me see if I can't get my Discord pulled up on the computer because for some reason it refuses to load. Gallery has been added to the options screen. Original Metroid has been added to the options screen. So now if I wanted to play the original Metroid, I could go to options. And I could either do a fusion link, I can go to the gallery, which I now currently only have the one image for the gallery. I could try to link. Or we can play the original Metroid. How does this look? This is what the original game looked like. this is exactly what the original game sounded like, too. There's no shoulder buttons. I can only aim straight up or straight down. I can aim straight up, I can aim right and left, but the OG Metroid is a terrifying game as far as gameplay is concerned. But anyway, that's going to be where we end it. Let me try and get my Discord pulled up. Currently, Discord is refusing to load. Let's Control-Shift-Escape. Let's see if maybe there's a version of Discord currently running that I need to close first. It does not look like there's a version of Discord running. It does not want to load. Battle Stage is obsessed with Eiffel 65 because the whole thing was blue. Why won't Discord open? Well, Discord's not opening on my computer. So let me see if there's another way that I can get this image onto the screen. If I share it to, let's see here. Yeah, I downloaded it onto my phone. And if I share it on my phone, let's see here. Let's see here. Let's upload the image to my Google Drive. Okay, and this is not going to get saved in audio tracks because that makes no sense. Going to get saved in images. All right. So my file has now been saved to my Google Drive, which means I just need to open up my Google Drive. Let's see here. Which Google Drive was that I just uploaded that to? Go to Drive. Is this the right one? Yes, it is. Okay, so now we download the image onto... actually, let's open with Photo Gallery. Okay, so now I can show the image off. What a complicated... Yeah, all because Discord wouldn't load. It's really weird. There it is. There's the image. All right, so that is going to be the end. So this was artwork by Venomous Pup. It is a very, very good line art of Ridley. I always forget Organic Ridley is very muscly. But anyway, that's going to end the stream. This was my birthday stream. Right, we're ending it right at around 3 minutes, but right around 3 hours. I do like it. I think it's a really, really good Ridley. But thank you everybody who came out to my birthday stream. We will be back. We should hopefully be back on a regular schedule soon. But I've been Paladin. This has been Metroid Zero Mission. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.